Good afternoon. I'm pleased to declare Quinnipiac University's 2014 graduate commencement exercises for the School of Health Sciences and School of Nursing officially open. Would you please stand for the invocation, which will be delivered by Shamshad Sheikh, Muslim chaplain.
Good afternoon and congratulations to the class of 2014. Let us pray. Gracious and merciful God, we come before you to fill with gratitude for the joy of this day and ask for your blessing upon this event. We thank you for the gift and talent that you have given to our graduates, and we thank you that we had the chance to know them, to love them, to teach them, and to learn from them. We pray, O Lord, that each graduate will be inspired by the wonder of life and touched by the goodness of people as they contribute to making our world a better place. May they be guided by the path of love, joy, peace, kindness, and may God help them to become a vibrant example of shalom, salam, shanti, and peace. Amen.
Please be seated. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the members of our platform party, which consists of our speaker, an honorary degree recipient who you'll meet in a few moments, university administrators, and the deans and program directors of our schools. I now present Dr. John L. Leahy, president of Quinnipiac University, who will bring you greetings on behalf of the university community.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to all of you on this joyous occasion. To each and every one of our graduates today, I want to extend my heartiest congratulations. You should all feel justifiably proud of your accomplishments and most deserving of the degrees that will be conferred upon you. This year's graduating class has had exceptional performance in the classroom and in your various clinical experiences. And as a result, there are many exciting and rewarding careers that await you. Quinnipiac's reputation continues to advance, both in terms of academic quality and national recognition. This past August, we enrolled our first class into the Quinnipiac's new Frank H. Netter School of Medicine. Combined with our existing graduate programs in physician assistant, physical and occupational therapy, nursing, and our new master's degree program for anesthesiologist assistants, Quinnipiac ranks among a handful of universities nationally in our commitment to healthcare, nursing, and medical education. All of these achievements in graduate education are clearly a consequence of the exceptional work of our outstanding faculty and the excellent leadership of our deans and program directors. In the final analysis, though, the quality of our graduate programs will be judged best by our graduates and your professional achievements in the years ahead. Graduates of the class of 2014, you have truly excelled during your years at Quinnipiac University, and I have no doubt that you will be outstanding leaders in your chosen professions. Again, my congratulations and best wishes to each and every one of you.
I now call Dana Aaronford. Dana is a graduating Doctor of Physical Therapy student and member of the Graduate Student Council who will welcome you on behalf of the graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson and President Leahy. Good afternoon. On behalf of the graduate student body, I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests, faculty, staff, as well as our family and friends to the 2014 graduate commencement ceremony. And to the graduate class of 2014, a warm welcome and congratulations. First, I'd like to offer our sincere thanks to the Quinnipiac family that we have created during our time on campus. This includes our professors, administrators, faculty, staff, and our classmates. Over the past few years, you've instilled in us the confidence and knowledge to help us progress from students to professionals. our success can be accredited to the care and compassion you've shown us as individuals. And to our family and friends, thank you for empowering us to keep striving to achieve our goals. You have believed in us even when we have failed to believe in ourselves. Let's take a moment to show our gratitude as we stand and applaud those in the audience who have helped us to get to where we are today. Thank you. Secondly, to the class of 2014, I'd like for us all to reflect back on our journey as graduate students at Quinnipiac. From the invaluable classroom lessons, to the engaging clinical experiences, and to the impactful relationships we have built with our peers and our professors, this journey has brought with it something extraordinary. Our time at Quinnipiac has given us an expanded vision for who we want to be and where we want to go. Through the knowledge we've received and the challenges we've overcome, we have not only gained a new clarity for our life path and our future goals, but have developed the tools to achieve them. As we initiate this transition into the future, let us remember that life is not always about pursuing our dreams in the most obvious of ways, or following the path that we've envisioned for ourselves. Rather, it is about having the courage to let fate guide us to opportunities and down paths that we never knew existed. For sometimes, that is how we best realize our potential. Our vision for life should be one that is continually and dynamically expanding on both a personal and professional level. Let us move beyond our boundaries and our comfort zones as we embark on our next adventures. Beginning this new chapter means change for everyone here today. On behalf of the Graduate Student Council, congratulations to the graduate class of 2014. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dana. I now call Linda Schwartz, Lynn Price, and John Leahy to come forward for the conferral of the honorary degree.
Dr. Linda Schwartz, as an Air Force nurse in the Vietnam War, you helped save the lives of soldiers. Today, you are dedicated to improving the quality of life for millions of America's veterans. Since 2003, you have served as Commissioner of the Connecticut Department of Veterans Affairs. Recently, President Obama nominated you to be Assistant Secretary of Veterans Affairs for Policy and Planning at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. After being injured as a flight nurse, you experienced the challenges of receiving benefits from the VA and have worked tirelessly to improve the system since. You have held several advisory positions in the VA and have testified on veterans issues before Congress. You have also served as president and on the boards of nursing and veterans associations, including the Vietnam Women's Memorial, and you were the first woman to run the Veterans Home in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. You have received numerous honors, including the National Commendation Medal of Vietnam Veterans of America for justice, integrity, and meaningful achievement. In recognition of your steadfast dedication to the health and well-being of our veterans and your commitment to increasing recognition for female veterans, Quinnipiac University is pleased to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters this 10th day of May, 2014.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Commissioner.
And it is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Commissioner Linda Schwartz.
Thank you very much, and thank you for this great honor. As you heard, my journey from where I was to where I am has taken some turns, just as was noted in the speaker before me. But first, let me offer my congratulations to all of the graduates we celebrate today. I realize that for many of you, you are not new to the world of healthcare, but because you have taken up the challenges of advanced academic pursuits, we both celebrate and appreciate your willingness, sacrifice, and determination to move beyond the basics of your professions, hone your skills, advance your knowledge, expand your expertise, and all in the service of better serving and healing those who have come to you for help and care. Indeed, a very impressive lineup of advanced degrees in health sciences, pathology, physical therapy, radiology, physician's assistants, as well as doctorates in nursing practice and physical therapy. We thank you. We thank you for choosing healthcare and the healing arts. All of these professions are much in demand and, in a larger sense, very demanding in today's world. We also offer our thanks and congratulations to the families and friends who celebrate with you today. We all know that many of their efforts, support, and encouragement have lightened the load and helped you achieve this very important milestone. And I especially want to recognize the mothers with us today, the students, the faculty, the graduates, the friends, the supporters. Mothers are often the unsung heroes behind the scenes, nurturers and coordinators who contribute in so many ways to the success and planning that makes a day like today a golden memory. And to the faculty and staff who have guided and advised your studies and progression, often with a lot of personal sacrifice and focus other professions do not demand. We know that you faculty must be very proud today because there is a very important aspect to working and teaching students in the healthcare professions. Because along with the academics, there is also the sense of professionalism you impart, each with your own spin, that both sets the standards and the tone for students to gauge their performances and to understand professional values, ideals, and principles. Know that some part of you will travel with these graduates throughout their lives. I am also so very impressed with the evolution and growth of Quinnipiac University from a campus across the road from Sleeping Giant State Park to this very proud vista with a broad view of landscape and contemporary buildings to inspire and be a place of learning. Especially noteworthy is the fact that the basis of your studies here at Quinnipiac in preparing practitioners and scientists for leadership roles, it's leadership's not only in your chosen profession, but to look outside of your profession for chances to be an influence for making change. The Quinnipiac's integrated approach in combining the dynamics of theory, research, and practice will provide you with a wonderful foundation for both professional and personal growth, and as I hope you will, to effect meaningful changes. But more importantly, this approach will enhance your capability, your skills and talents as healers. Indeed, it is a great joy for me to be with you today as you mark the culmination of this chapter in your life and turn your attentions to new opportunities, discoveries, and unsolved mysteries. There is something about the season of spring and the promise of new beginnings which adds a sense of anticipation and adventure to this celebration. And while I feel somewhat like a visitor from both the past and the future, to have this opportunity to share some of my thoughts and reflections about the realities and the responsibilities and rewards of being in the healthcare providers in today's supernova atmosphere. I want to share with you that the enactment and the implementation of the Affordable Care Act, signed into law by the President on March 23, 2010, has literally changed the landscape for your future and mine, opening new doors to health and wellness for Americans who have little or no coverage or access to generations of care requires some really rethinking and retooling of the way in which healthcare is organized, dispensed, and evaluated. During the last few weeks, the Connecticut General Assembly enacted two measures which are aimed to improve access, quality, and effectiveness of our state's healthcare delivery systems. The first, and probably the best known, is an act concerning the governor's recommendation to improve access to health care, which amends the current law that requires advanced practice nurses to work in collaboration with physicians, including the need to have their written agreement about the prescriptive authority. The new act now allows advanced practice nurses who have been licensed and working in collaboration with a physician for at least 3 years to practice independently. With the passage of this legislation, Connecticut has now joined a national trend embraced by 17 other states and on the legislative agenda for 12 more. This will enable the advanced practice nurses to provide the full spectrum of care and services for which they were educated and prepared. And while this may seem to some to be a giant leap of autonomy, it is well known that the Department of Defense has utilized flight nurses, advanced practice nurses, and nurse anesthetists as the chief medical authority in combat situations, disasters, remote assignments, and this has been both effective, efficient, and a well-rounded production of the healthcare. I think the most important thing, and maybe a little known, is that today the Surgeon General of the United States Army is a nurse. The Surgeon General of the United States is a nurse. Lieutenant General Patricia de Horojo. The second, less well-known measure, House Bill 5294, requires a small but mighty change which promises to be a real game changer for healthcare providers, veterans, and their families. With the support of the Connecticut Hospital Association, this legislation now directs that, and I quote, "Whenever a person is admitted to a hospital in Connecticut, such person shall be asked if he or she is a veteran," unquote. Now you may be wondering, what is so powerful about that question? News about the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, caring for veterans, the backlog for benefits, and waiting times for appointments has been very prominent lately. There are over 22.5 million veterans in America, and roughly 277,000 veterans live in our state. But a little known fact is that the percent of veterans who actually use VA healthcare fluctuates between 25 and 35% of the total population. A fact that begs the question, where are the other 65 and 75% receiving their care? Obviously, the majority of veterans use private providers, and perhaps some of your own patients are veterans or are family members of veterans. While the question was originally posed for the purpose of identifying funding streams, the simple question, have you ever served in the military, will help identify veterans who may not even know that they have been exposed to hazardous conditions and substances while they were in the military. And those exposures may have predisposed them and members of their families to known diseases and illnesses. Risk factors such as Agent Orange, not only in Vietnam, but Korea. Marines and their families stationed at Camp Lejeune between January 1957 to December 1987. Think about that for a minute. 1957 to 1987 may not know that the water was contaminated there, and has been found to be associated with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, multiple myeloma, birth defects, and a myriad of cancers. Iraq and Afghan veterans exposed to open-air burning pits have increased risk of respiratory illnesses, leukemia, and other cancers. And while we frequently hear only 1% of Americans now serve in uniform, it is important to remember that overall, 1 in 8 Americans is a veteran, and even more are related to veterans. Over 2 million children in America have had one or both of their parents deployed in the military since 9/11. Our work is cut out for us. Additionally, of those who have service-connected disabilities which are recognized by the VA and they are receiving compensation, 40% of those veterans do not go to the VA for their health care. I would just like to give you a little insight into some of the regulations that govern VA health care. If you live within 60 miles of a VA hospital, you are not authorized care in your town. You must travel for primary care 60 miles. Who in America today will travel 120 miles round trip to see a physician? There is a great need for change, but I want to also tell you, and this is very important, it's important to point out that the VA healthcare system is not designed by the people at the VA. It is designed by rules and legislation and regulations from the Congress of the United States. A healthcare system which is designed by Congress. My point is that the advent of the Affordable Care Act, with that, more private providers will be seeing veterans and their families in their practice. In conjunction with the American Academy of Nursing, the Connecticut Department of Veterans Affairs, and organizations across the nation have joined to promote and use the Have You Ever Served campaign, which consists of information and pocket cards about specific details and health risks encountered by veterans at various duty stations and period of services. This is a very important tool, which you can also get online. You just have to look under Have You Ever Served? But this is not just a veterans issue. This program is a public health awareness effort to assist providers in identifying veterans and their families in their practice and assisting them to provide the best assessments, preventive measures, and highest quality of care. So how did this come to happen? How did this come to pass? I was in my office a couple days before Christmas several years ago when I received a call from my counterpart in the state of Maine. He was calling because the ex-wife of a veteran who was visiting their mother in Connecticut wanted us to know that he was a veteran. He had become extremely ill and had been transported to one of the local hospitals, but the fact that he was a veteran was very important. And after we authenticated this and we found the veteran in a hospital, I sent a service officer, which is one of my people that help with benefits, to that hospital. The physicians there and the staff did not know what was wrong with this person. They didn't even know he was a veteran. And my service officer went in and asked a very familiar question: where did you serve? Vietnam. When were you there? 1969. Where were you in Vietnam? I was in the I Corps up near Da Nang. Immediately, the service officer, flags went up, and he realized that this man had been exposed to Agent Orange. But what the physicians did not know, and my service officer did, is there is a list of 12 presumptive disabilities recognized by the VA that are associated with this exposure. So the service officer asked the physician, here's the list of the 12 presumptive disabilities. Is any of these ring a bell for you? And on the list is non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and that was one of the working diagnoses that the physician was considering, and testing ultimately bore that out. When we talked to this veteran, he told us he had been sick for years. Sick for years, but he didn't go for treatment because he had no money. He had no money to pay for the care. And I began to think, what if somebody would have asked him about his military service? What if someone would have said, have you ever served in the military? What if someone said, were you in Vietnam? The years and years of suffering of this veteran could have been alleviated. And we want to do that starting now. And we need your help. We need your help. Because throughout the ages, healers and the healing arts have always been regarded with a mystical awe, sometimes trepidation, hope, and reverence. Alleviating pain, curing disease, treating wounds, and restoring health has evolved from spiritual and religious roots to the technology and sophistication of the digital age. While the tools and diagnostic equipment and treatments continue to be perfected with each new discovery, please, if you don't remember anything about today, and there's a good chance some of you might not, please remember this. Please remember this, that there is a very essential element to healing that bears great force on the outcomes of your care. And it's an essential to the process, and that's you. You. It is the trust that you get from your patients. It is the compassion you have, the confidence, and always, always the touch of a healer. Throughout the ages, the men and women who have dedicated themselves to caring for the spirit, minds, and bodies of the sick and injured share some very common values, which is well represented here today. Because no matter what initials you have behind your name, what focus your practice takes, or where you provide health care, when you get down to the bare bones of what we have all chosen to do, and tending to the needs of humanity, restoring health, and helping the sick and injured, I hope you will find that there is great beauty and power in the caring, concern, and compassion that has long been the hallmark of the healing professions. And from my first encounter in nursing to this day, I have never ceased to be amazed by the enormous strength and beauty of the human spirit, and humbled to be permitted to be part of the lives of my veterans, my patients, and their families. And in an age when you can have computer capability in the palm of your hand, and pictures and texts and voices can be transmitted instantaneously along the globe, and radioactive fallout from a nuclear power plant half a world away can be detected in your drinking water, there is much need to what you are bringing to the healing arts. When pushing buttons has replaced the human voice, and you can be spammed, tweeted, and friended at least 50 to 100 times a day, there is no nobler mission than service to others. For where there are families struggling to feed their children and earn a living and make ends meet, or where you find the elderly battling to exist amidst dwindling resources, declining memories, and advancing age, when you encounter the hopelessness of the forgotten, the chaos of life in the 21st century, the anonymity of the homeless, and the confused, too sick to even know it, we practice a profession that eases pain, settles confusion, turns sickness into health, and quietly celebrates the true meaning of human dignity. And every now and then, we need an occasion like today to take the time to reflect and savor the richness and meaning of what is we all do every day. In preparing my remarks for today, I mentally retraced my own journey and realized why I fell in love with nursing and chose the art of healing. I hope that this will become apparent to you all as you advance in the profession. So I wish a blessing on you all and all who come into your care and keeping. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Schwartz. It's now my privilege to introduce Kim Hartman, Interim Dean of the School of Health Sciences.
May I ask the candidates for the Master of Health Sciences in Cardiovascular Perfusion degree to please approach the podium. Stephanie M. Bland. Congratulations to Stephanie as this year's recipient of the William B. Schaefer Jr. Award for Excellence in Cardiovascular Perfusion. Stephanie demonstrates excellence in academic and clinical qualities of a perfusionist, and we are proud to have her as a graduate of our program and our university. Congratulations, Stephanie. Duran W. Hallandine. Michelle McLean. Sean L. Rainey. Kaylin Sandman. Angela Stokes. Mr. President, it is with great honor that I present to you the candidates for a Master of Health Sciences in Cardiovascular Perfusion.
Remain standing. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Science in Cardiovascular Perfusion with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. I ask the candidates for the Master of Health Sciences, Medical Laboratory Sciences, to please approach the podium. Abu Abdulhassan Al-Olim. Shahar H. Alabasi. Shawan A. El-Harbi. Shoha A. Akalda. Jonathan William Allen. Sally Ahmed Anisser. Mohammed Saad Al-Hahri. Alzara Abdullah Ashebi. Margot R. Audette. Nathan Bauer. Alexandra Mary Cowan. Isha Desai. Megan Elizabeth Donnelly. Khalid Mohammed Isaway. Camilla Gnomes. Dwayne Francis Greco. Yasser Ramadan Hassanin. Samantha Ashley Helm. Majid Kalopi. Majid is one of the first recipients of the Academic Excellence Award for the Masters of Health Sciences and Medical Laboratory Science. He is recognized today for his excellence in academic performance and facing the challenges of relocating to the United States of America from Libya. Congratulations. Ibtisam Kapoli. She is also the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award in the Masters of Health Sciences in Medical Laboratory Sciences. She is recognized for her near-perfect GPA and is a member of this husband and wife team who have worked so diligently here in the United States to receive this degree. Congratulations. Catherine Lear. Abdullah Shalaim Mansour. Hasnan A. Mazi. Christopher Dwight Medley. Fasal Omar Minshawi. Afnan A. Halasari. Shannon L. Savisky. Noran A. Tashkandi. Henry Suati. Stephanie Wild. Salim Said. Hashan Al-Galhi. Faisal Kulaf. Hassan H. El-Masandi. Mohammed Hadar A. Abdul Agif. Mr. President, it is with great honor that I present the candidates to you for the Masters of Health Sciences, Medical Laboratory Sciences.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for a Master of Health Sciences, Pathologist Assistants, please approach the podium? Ryan Thomas Brown. Caitlin Rose Cervero. Gregory Stephen Drummond. Sabrina Ann Geller. Hillary Ann Hafner. Lisa Michelle Hansen. Lisa Michelle is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award in the Master of Health Sciences Pathologist Assistant Program. Lisa, you are recognized for your near-perfect GPA of a 4.0 while serving both as a teaching mentor and a research assistant in our program. Congratulations. Madison Haley Hedges. Heipei Liang. Stephanie Moldavsky. Victoria Ann Nichols. Erica Marie Knott. Diana H. Pierce. Lindsay Marie Sanders. Drew Shaka. Lanise Safran. Stephanie Ann Wright. Mr. President, it is an honor to present to you the candidates for a Master of Health Sciences Pathologist Assistant.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Science and Pathologist Assistant with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. I welcome the candidates for a Master of Health Science in Physician Assistant to please approach the podium. Shahana Lee Abdullah. Megan Helen Abo. Diana Agras. Jennifer Lynn Aldrich. Armine Antriana. Mohammed Ashraf. Corey Boyce Belknap. Casey Michelle Bethune. Richard Botner. Jennifer M. Boyd. Megan Elizabeth Brady. Jessica R. Brune. Olivia Jean Burdick. Olivia, congratulations on being the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award for the Master of Health Sciences Physician Assistant. Olivia is recognized today for her strong knowledge base, dedication to learning, excellent rapport with her patients, and an outstanding clinician. Congratulations, Olivia. Jennifer Faye Cole. Christina Marie Caporetto. Nicola A. Darst. Christina A. Del Mistro. Emily Francis DeStefano. Sarah Victoria Edwards. Julia Rose Fior. John Eric Fischbager. Robert William Francesco Jr. Shay E. Gillen. Michael Guerin. Zach Zarazuski. Jill Rose Candora. Daniel Thomas Kent. Ani Meg Direction. Noelle Angela Maracini. Daniel Jeremy Miller. Matthew James Moore. Reed Alec Matha. Matthew David Nankin. Christina A. Notario. Christopher R. Nugent. Megan Ann Oakes. Marcus Sean Pace. Mark Raymond Perot. Carly Peterson. Jim Shamblin Roselle. Amanda Marie Sorrento. Deepkia Cherie Nishan. Brittany Statterman. Cheryl A. Sturgis. Caitlin Sweeney. Mary E. Sweeney. Christopher Tagliavani. Mark Eric Paul Terzak. Mr. President, it is an honor to present to you the candidates for a Master of Health Sciences Physician Assistant.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Science in Physician Assistant with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. I'd like the candidates for a Master of Health Science Radiology Assistant degree to please approach the podium and remain standing. ATM Mazzufer Rahman. Mr. President, it is an honor to present to you the candidate for a Master of Health Sciences Radiology Assistant.
Obviously, he was at the top of the program. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Science and Radiologist Assistant with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for a Master of Occupational Therapy please approach the podium? Elba Miriam Angelo. Megan Marie Santos Biancardi. Kira A. Kari. Francesca C. Casalino. Roseanne Catherine Siri. Rebecca Lee Chan. Samantha Leanne Cromie. Carly Flynn Schubert. Carly, you are the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Entry-Level Masters in Occupational Therapy. You are recognized today for your outstanding academic work and your service to patients. Congratulations to you. Alyssa M. Clark. Elise Coran Colmer. Julianne Helen Couch. Joy Rose D'Alessio. Victoria Ann Danner. Miranda Lee Davis. Tara Patricia Dempsey. Ryan Jeffrey Duke. Jocelyn Catherine Dulaney. Dana Robin Freed. Christina Rose Gallo. Carly Heather Gamer. Danielle Stephanie Giardella. Carissa Ann Grande. Sarah A. Gariglia. Melissa Marie Hasty. Caitlin Elizabeth Jones. Jacqueline Renee Mathias. Brian R. Mezzalia. Diana Hope Milano. Justin K. Otino. Caitlin W. Pelosi. Catherine Elizabeth Parton. Marta O. Paris. Lauren Elizabeth Poole. Jacqueline R. Quinn. Charlotte D. Rosso. Christine Lynn Rothko. Rachel Rusi. Nicole L. Cerrante. Jessica Rachel Solip. Lindsay A. Soror. Siobhan Stiletto. Samantha Rachel Stern. Cara Alexandra Succi. Jillian Laura Texari. Nicole L. Trepper. Isabella Marie Tricolo. Laura Ellen Valikis. Nicole Alexa Vituli. Lauren Elizabeth Walsh. Amanda Lee Walters. Christine Joy Way. Jamie Michelle Weisberg. Rebecca Lynn Werner. Amanda Grace Wolfenden. Elise Erica Zappos. Ariel Lynn Ziering. Mr. President, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for a Master of Occupational Therapy.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Occupational Therapy with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for a Master of Science in Occupational Therapy please approach the podium and remain on the stage? Christine Abate. Ajay Kemphapal. Lisa Marie Rochia. Mr. President, I present to you today the 3 candidates for a Master of Science in Occupational Therapy.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon all 3 of you the degree of Master of Science in Occupational Therapy with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to the 3 of you.
I would like to welcome to the front Dr. Denise Cameron and Dr. Donald Kowalski to present the hoods for the Doctor of Physical Therapy. Will the candidates for a Doctor of Physical Therapy please approach the podium? Dana M. Aaron. Dana, you are one of the first of 2 winners this year who are receiving the Gaylord Specialty Healthcare Newbig Scholarship Award. Dana, you are recognized for your tireless work in volunteerism in the graduate school, serving as a graduate assistant, student council, and as a graduate mentor. Congratulations, Dana.
Congratulations.
Casey L. Embreski. Caitlin Christine Apollo. Kimberly J. Baril. Jordan Alexandra Berardi. Elena M. Bokikio. Shauna Lynn Burke. Caitlin Teresa Carrero. Laura M. Chelino. Lauren Ms. Michelle Similewski. Brooke Danielle Clothier. Jacqueline Heather Collins. Brian V. Connolly. Christopher Damiano Copalicia. Erin Kathleen Coyne. Kristen Cunningham. Christina Maria DeRay. Mariana Rose DiMaggio. Justin Charles Dorner. Hannah Catherine Donadio. Jenna Lee Donovan. Kinsey Marie Douse. Christopher J. Doobie. Brianna Morgan Dunbar. Stacy Lynn Farrell. Alyssa F. Ferretti. Erin Catherine Finnan. Amanda Helen Frost. Jennifer L. Fulton. Brittany Elizabeth Garrett. Lauren Kelly Gastel. Kimberly A. Gerlach. Kathleen Marie Hines. Catherine Lynn House. Joshua John Branford Hutton. Kimberly A. Hines. Teresa Catherine Kaminsky. Jalene Kelly. Rebecca Caitlin Kingston. Okay. Michelle Christine Kins. Ellen Christina Lepore. Carly Michelle Lowenstein. Emily Patricia Mikado. Jacqueline Nicole McCleary. Tara Marie Macula. Amanda S. Markham. Catherine Lee Maxwell. Andrew Francis McGovern. Megan Elizabeth McGrail. Jonathan Anthony Mendola. Travis John Moran. Rachel Ann Morelli. Daniel Joseph Monkley III. Caitlin Elizabeth Murphy. Cassandra Lynn Oliver. Sarah R. Ozels. Gregory A. Patt. Nicole R. Peluso. Melissa Levis Perry. Katie L. Peterson. Danielle Rose Litro Potter. Danielle, you are the recipient of the Mark F. Tantorsky Memorial Award in Physical Therapy. Danielle is being recognized today for her outstanding contributions to the American Physical Therapy Association, nationally, regionally, and in Connecticut. Congratulations, Danielle. Kelly M. Reidinger. Kelly, you are also recognized today with the Gaylord Specialty Healthcare Newbig Scholarship Award. Kelly, you are recognized for your outstanding academic achievement, your volunteerism, and your outstanding leadership in the university and in the profession of occupational therapy. Physical therapy. You can come to occupational therapy anytime you want. Congratulations, Kelly. Matthew Harry Reynolds IV. Tara Elizabeth Roberts. Martha Lynn Santandrew. Jessica L. Schmid. Kristen Ann Schmidt. Jessica Lynn Scott. Lauren Elizabeth Sr. Danielle Ashley Secura. Catherine Renner Slattery. Marissa Teresa St. Germain. Sydney M. Stoddard Jr. Rebecca A. Similowitz. Teresa Marie Trombetta. Courtney Lynn Vanderpool. Nico Charles Venancio. William Everdell Watkinson. Kimberly M. Wells. Michelle Barry Wolf. Melissa Wong. Catherine Victoria Wood. Lauren Elizabeth Eukness. Mr. President, I proudly present to you the candidates for Doctor of Physical Therapy.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. On behalf of all the faculty, deans, and staff of the School of Health Sciences, congratulations to the families, friends, and graduates today.
It's now my privilege to introduce Dr. Jean Lang, Dean of the School of Nursing.
Doctors Lynn Price and Lima Carosis will perform the hooding for graduates receiving the Doctor of Nursing Practice. Would you please come forward? Would the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice please come forward? Winifred Adeline Benjamin. Esther R. Kulain Julienne. Sarah E. Dean. Holly Desmarais. Susan Ann Flanagan. Kristen Marie Gaida. Stacy Elizabeth Hunter. Vivian Hun. Rosemarie Ianino Renz. Leslie Margot Lindgren. Peter B. Longley. Christina Moriarty Martinez. Sandra J. Newbig. Rebecca Louise Rousseau. Rebecca is receiving the award for academic excellence for the Doctor of Nursing Practice. She's receiving the Juliet and Benjamin Truen Award, reflecting an outstanding GPA and excellent academic performance overall. Susanna Marie Smaldone. Shavana Subramani Gonzalez. Mr. President, it is my honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
And the School of Nursing would like to congratulate all of today's graduates.
Congratulations and best wishes to all of today's graduates. Would you all please stand? Would everyone remain standing until the platform party and faculty have recessed? I'd like to invite graduates and their families to a reception at the Rocky Top Student Center, which is up on the hill just outside of this building. I'd ask graduates if you would meet your families at the Rocky Top Student Center. It's now my privilege to ask Shamshad Sheikh, Muslim chaplain, to please come forward and close this year's exercises.
May the blessing of success continue to be upon you as you go forth into the world from this place of learning. May your eyes shine with the light of kindness and compassion, and your face reflect the brightness of the heaven. May you know boundless joy and deepest fulfillment, and may you be counted among those who bring healing and justice in our world. Go forth this day in the blessing of success, wisdom and peace, and may God help you, guide you, and protect you. Amen.